Fuck off. Fuck off. All right, what's going on, boys? Is this shit working now? Are we good? We're live. You can hear me. You can see me. Everything's good. Anthony, Strains, RNG, More African. What is going on, boys? We are back at it with the live streams. United versus City. The last Manchester derby, most likely. I mean, I would assume that Kevin De Bruyne's going to be playing. I'm not going to lie. Going into this game, I want to be positive. You know, I want to have good vibes going into this. And I actually didn't think we played that bad against Forest. Like, the end product obviously wasn't good enough, but just our general play and ball movement was decent. City obviously missing a lot of players out here. And they're playing Matias Nunez at right back again. So it'd be nice if he gave us a free penalty again. That would be perfect. But for some reason, I'm going to predict a 1-1, but I secretly am predicting a City win, but that's just between you and me. I don't know. I don't know. I could see us getting a draw, definitely, like a 1-1, but a win? And I know we already beat them this season, but, like, I don't know. What is the score predictions for you guys? What are we saying? Aaron Gomes, my man, what is going on? How you doing, bro? Always good to hear from you. Orlando Lion fan club up in here as well. Strain saying 3-3. Could you imagine? Harry Maguire in the starting lineup. You love to see it. Hopefully he doesn't end up at striker, though. I like this lineup. I like to see Højlund given the chance. I do obviously think we're better with Xerxes, but it's just like, I don't want to start turning on Garnacho, but I'm starting to lose my patience. I really think he's better coming off the bench. And he usually actually does good against City when he comes off the bench, but he's in the starting lineup here. In my opinion, he was the worst player for us against Forest. Hopefully his end product's a little bit better today. Fernandos, what's going on, man? He says, if Manchester wins, I'm going to kiss my homies. They're both Manchester. Bro just wants an excuse to kiss his homies. That's all right. I understand. You got to show the love. All right, here we go. First half, Bruno Fernandes gets us underway. Let's freaking do this, man. If we don't concede, the first 10 minutes will be very telling. If we don't concede in the first 10 minutes, then I'll actually have some belief we can get something from this. Beautiful day, though. Oh, my goodness. And already we're getting in behind. Could you imagine if we score right here? Oh, my goodness. Look at all this space. He goes down. Referee. Penalty? Free kick or penalty? The card's coming out, and we almost went up 1-0 inside 40 seconds. Free kick on the edge of the area. That's insane. Garnacho, attaboy. That's what I'm talking about. Just outside the box, man. That would have been crazy. We got a penalty that early. Bruno Fernandes, please. Do what you do best. Yeah, dude, imagine we do the double over City. I mean, if there was a season we were going to do, that would be this one, because this has been their worst season in a while. It's almost too good to be true if Bruno actually puts us in. If Bruno puts us in, it's a movie. Because there's no way he can just keep doing it, right, Bruno? Stuart, my man, what is going on, bro? How you doing? Always good to hear from you. Here we go, Bruno. What do you got? What do you got for us? It's too good to be true. Oh, into the wall, out. Are we getting a corner from this? We are. All right, good start from us. I like to see it. That's a pen. It happened in the box, unless I'm being colorblind, says Justin. I don't think it was in the box. I think the contact was outside the box, and then the initial contact was outside the box, and then maybe he went down inside the box. Take the corner short. Swung in by Bruno. Not the best cross. Easily headed away by Riley. I know it's O'Reilly, but I'm just going to call him Riley. And somehow that just bounces over Garnacho's head, goes off for a throw-in. What the hell is that? Benny, what's going on, man? He says, Diaz one of the most overrated center backs ever. Bro, why do I kind of agree with you there? Because every time I watch Ruben Dias for Portugal, he's not really that good. He's good, but he's not, as good as what he seems like at City. That free kick was more of a film than a movie. Vic, what's going on, man? Got a Man City boy up in here right now. Also, boys, vote on the poll if you haven't already. Who's taking this game, United City or a draw? I'm sticking with the 1-1 prediction. Also, give me the score predictions in the chat as well. Their defense is definitely there to get at. They're playing fucking Matias Nunez at right back. So we don't have any end product, though, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Man, Bernardo Silva is always... He's such a good technical player. And I just feel like he always scores when we play against him. Always gets some jammy goal. Robin, what's going on? Says Manchester going to remain red. Oh, well, De Bruyne's got some space here. I think as long as we don't concede the first goal, it will remain red. I'm curious to see how Marmouche is going to play. I know he's done alright since he's came in, but... I'd like to see us lock him down. I heard Kevin De Bruyne is leaving City at the end of the season. He is. He came out with a statement and everything. This is going to be his last season. And how old is De Bruyne anyway? He's like 30-something. 31, 32, maybe 30. I still feel like he's still got some years left of high-level football. I don't know where he's going to go after City, though. Has there been any talks about where he is actually going to go? Like, is he going to Saudi, or is he actually going to stay in like one of the top leagues, or what? Because I could see him at like I could see him back in the Bundesliga, honestly. Or like maybe like an Inter. I could see De Bruyne in an Inter jersey. I love how every media outlet are saying breaking news: Southampton relegated. Are they? They're officially mathematically relegated now. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that was poor from Ugarte. Gives it away, and Foden's gonna run at us here. Finds De Bruyne out wide. Tries to get the cross in. Is blocked by Patrick Dorgu. Flag's gone up anyways, offside. What is Ugarte doing, man? He just lets that ball roll under his foot right to goldbridge. That would have been typical if we conceded that. We only have 2 minutes left to get through this first 10 minutes, and then I can breathe a little bit. Time flies, man. It feels like just yesterday that guy was at Wolfsburg. I really don't want to jinx it. Is it crazy to say Onana's been alright recently? Like, he hasn't let in... When was the last time he let in an absolute howler? I feel like it's been a while. And he gets pressed right there. Imagine right when I say that, he does that and gives it away to Brewer and we concede. Just kicks it out for a throw, and I'm fine with that. As long as it's not in the back of our own net, I'm fine with that. Still has a lot in him. Yeah, I think he's got, like, at least... And just, like, because he's not someone who's ever really relied on pace. Like, he could play, well, like, a solid 2 more seasons, I feel like. Foden cutting in on his left, takes the shot at the near post. Not sure if Onana got a piece of that or that just went wide. I think it's a goal kick. Not a bad effort from Foden, honestly. Cannot let him cut in like that. Yeah, he's just gone out for a goal kick. Almost snuck in near post. No, what's going on, man? He says the rest of the team is so bad he doesn't stand out anymore. Talking about Onana, right? De Bruyne at his age should have taken the Saudi money. Literally has done everything in the big time leagues. Yeah, from like a career and a financial standpoint, that probably makes the most sense. But just for a love of the game standpoint, and like, obviously it's nice to have the extra money or whatever. But De Bruyne's he's been one of the highest paid players in the league for several years now. I'm not sure he necessarily needs the money, but oh my God, Maguire, what the fuck was that? Well done, Casemiro. Can we settle this, please? Oh my God, Euro, move the ball! What are we doing? Yeah, for De Bruyne, I was saying, for the love of the game, it'd be nice if he stayed in the top leagues. Lunacy in midfield. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know what that means, but I'm gonna assume it means like you're being like a loon, like an idiot. Is that what you're getting at? That's the assumption for what the hell I just watched right there. Although, to be fair, Modric is still playing for Real Madrid at 39. Yeah, dude, honestly. Class is permanent. I feel like the players who play in the middle of the field, so like your center mids, even a striker, a center back, whatever, you can play until an older age. Your wide guys, where you really have to be fast and have pace. That's where age can affect you, and maybe you can't play as long. Noah says, when KDB leaves, is Bruno the best midfielder in the Prem? Dude, if KDB stays, he's the best midfielder in the Prem now. He was a year ago. He was 3 years ago. He will be next year. Bruno's better than De Bruyne. Bruno's my GOAT. Yeah, I agree. I meant career-wise, too. See, the thing about Bruno... Actually, I'm just, like, literally... Why I'll say Bruno, obviously, is because Bruno plays for United and KDB plays for City. Like, it is a biased opinion. I will admit that. But I also... Like, if De Bruyne was in this United team, he's not doing what Bruno's doing for us. I don't think it's, like, the same, like, to say if just because De Bruyne's in the City team, that's why he performs so well. Because he like... The guy was doing work at Wolfsburg, carrying the team on his back by himself pretty much. So I know he is capable of doing that. But United is just like, you got the pressure of playing for United. And then this United team, the current squad of players, is worse than the team that De Bruyne was in at Wolfsburg. And I also feel like the fact that he didn't really do anything with Belgium, I think that might have hindered his career a little bit, De Bruyne, but still a magnificent player. I'm just a hater. Like, I'll be honest. Alex, what's going on? How does Dorgu not get onto that for Maguire after such a good playing out from the back? I don't know. I think Dorgu, like, he does a lot of good things, and he does a lot of questionable things. He's just young. He's just got to learn, I think. Oh, my God. What a ball, Omar. Great touch. Slab head with the block. Noah says, I'm a United fan too, but prime KDB was the best player in the world with Mbappe, in my opinion. What year are we saying is prime KDB? Like the 100-point season? Speak of the devil, here he is on the corner, KDB. Yeah, boys, listen to Aaron. If you haven't already, hit the like button on the stream. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Turn the bell on so you know when your boy goes live. Kevin De Bruyne to take this corner here. We are in the 15th minute. Oh, my goodness. Bruno heads it away at the near post. It ricocheted off a blue shirt, I think. Can't get it fully cleared. Omar takes it down off the chest. Hoyland's just going to launch it away and look to clear our lines. I really, like, as this game's gone on, now that we're past the first 10 minutes, we could get something from this. They don't look that great, City, honestly. I say Marmouche is getting locked down for 90. The only one that scares me is Foden. Because if he gets any type of space, sniff that goal, it's going to go in the back of the net. Oh, shit. Garnacho comes back, helps Dorgu out on Bernardo Silva. And manages to get the throw for us. Well done there. Sort says, I agree. Prime KDB beats Mbappe. I kind of think Mbappe is like Mbappe's great, don't get me wrong. But he's not like... If we're talking like the best players in the world at the current moment of like different generations, he's just not on the level of those other greats that you think of from the past. Like obviously your Messi's, Ronaldo's, but even if you go further back than that, like I don't know. Like, will Mbappe ever win a Ballon d'Or? Because I don't like. I think it's safe to say he's not going to get any better than he is right now. And I don't think he's even gotten actually better since he first came to PSG. Oof. Like, Mbappe is definitely someone I don't see having, like, a super long career, like a Ronaldo, for example. Because as soon as he loses his pace, I don't think his technical ability is that good to carry him when he does lose his pace. Because, like, technically for me, and I say this all the time, like, Ousmane Dembele is better than Mbappe. Maybe not statistically, but, like, when you watch them both just technically, like, Dembele is disgusting. And if he didn't have to deal with injuries and shit, man, he would already have a Ballon d'Or, Dembele. I wish he was still at Barca. You remember when he was linked with United for a bit? That wouldn't have worked out, though. He would have gotten injured, and then it would have been like he never would have really played. It would have been like Martial all over again. Dorgu not having the match of his life today. Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't just get tight to frickin' Bernardo Silva. Obviously, he's very techy, but he doesn't have to worry about Bernardo beating him for pace or whatever. Oh, what a ball! What the fuck, Garnacho? Why are you trying to head that? That ball was cock height and you're trying to head it? What a ball from Dallo, man. That's gotta be 1-0. Unbelievable. They're talking about a penalty. What a ball from Dallo. That has to be a goal. Penalty, why were they... What's a penalty here? I don't even know. Why did he try to head that? Mbappe just really quick and can finish, take away his pace, and he won't get the chances to finish, and it's game over. I actually don't even think he's that great of a finisher. Like, he definitely can. He's a good finisher, but he's not, like... I've seen him waste a lot of chances. Garnacho seems a bit frantic on and off the ball. I don't know what it is with him. He just always makes the wrong decision. And I really don't want to have to get on the freaking Garnacho hate bandwagon. I don't, because I actually really like him as a player. He's been frustrating the crap out of me these last couple games. Is Dorgu our third choice left back or our only left back? I can't remember anymore. I actually really like Dorgu. I think he's going to be solid for us for many years. And he's like coming into the season, into the team mid-season, into a team that's literally our worst team we've ever had pretty much in the Premier League era. Well done, Lenny. He's another one, too, who I've actually been really happy with this Euro. Oh my gosh, Casemiro's slow, and Euro's down now. Please don't be injured. City going to play on here. Kevin De Bruyne slips through. Foden, Maguire's there. Plays it out for a throw-in. Gav, my man, what's going on, bro? I don't know if you saw my message. I literally just saw today about when you asked me to send you the clips of the stream from the Forest game. I literally just saw that today, so I apologize for that, bro. But today, if planning on doing it, I'm gonna make a video for this stream, unless it ends 0-0. That's the only way I won't do that. But what's going on, my guy? It's good to hear from you. Maguire coming up big for your side today. Good to watch from a neutral perspective. Good play. Yeah, I've actually been very impressed with Maguire. And just like, not just from his performances on the field, but just from his professionalism, from what he's gone through in this United team, from getting stripped the captaincy, from getting taken out of the squad. And, you know, he didn't bitch and moan and do what a lot of players on United do. He put his head down, he put in the work, he got back in the team, and he's been putting in good performances. This is a great opportunity here. Patrick Dorgu, oh my God, it was just too far behind there. He couldn't one-time it with his right foot, and we give away a free kick. That was a beautiful opportunity there. Garnacho's getting into these dangerous areas. He's drifted over to the right now. He's getting in dangerous areas. It's just the end product he needs to work on, really. That would have been tough for Dorgu to hit first time with his right. Can't wait for Heaven to come back. Apparently his injury wasn't as bad as it looked when he was stretchered off. Yeah, I haven't even been updated on that injury. Do we know like exactly what the injury was? I know Ineos have gotten a lot of hate for how the club's been ran lately, but the one positive I will give them is the players that we have brought in under the new ownership have actually been pretty good. Like the only one that I would consider that we got wrong is maybe, and he's been getting better and better every game he's played, but I'd still say Xerxes wasn't a good signing for us. And even like he is a good player, but he's just not. He's not what we need. It's just that he doesn't fit the system. What would you give Man United this season out of 100? I mean, it depends, because if we go on and win the Europa League, like I'd say it's a pretty... I mean, I don't know. Can you say it's a decent season? Like, it's hard to finish bottom half of the table in the league and say that you had a decent season. But winning the Europa League would be huge for us to get us in the Champions League. It's kind of like the last couple seasons, just getting these Carabao Cup or an FA Cup like last season and just saving our season. I'm going to say... out of 100, I'll give you 30. Amorim's tactics are to bait City into pressing. Do you agree? I do agree, because the only chances we've had have been getting at them at the counterattack, like that last chance we had through Garnacho. Like, if we can catch their fullbacks out high and get them on the counter, that's where we're going to hurt them. And that's really where we need Bruno to be dropping in deep. I think we'd be better if we took off... But it's tough, though, because you need the energy from Ugarte in the midfield, too. But I think we're better when Bruno's deeper and he's able to drop down, pick up the ball, and then spray the forward pass. I really... Like, if we had Ahmed, we're winning this game, no question. What a ball from Bruno and Garnacho. Please don't mess this up. That's lovely. Bruno Fernandes with some space here. He's got Dorgu over on his left. He does find him. And that's shit. That's shit. That's at least got to be on target. Would have been a tough angle, but at least you get that on target. You get the opportunity for maybe the goalkeeper to spill it to Højlund or something, but fuck me. Højlund makes just the weirdest runs. Because he tries to make a diagonal run like over to the left. And now he's drawing the defender to that space where Dorgu's in now. And he's never going to get the ball there anyway, Hoyland. So why is he making that run? And I see him do that a lot, Hoyland. He just closes space for people to run into because he makes the wrong run. Yeah, Stuart Dorgu hasn't had the greatest first half. Okay, that is great. I believe Ugarte stripped it off him there. And Bruno's got space over on the right-hand side. Please get a shot off here, Bruno. Just do it yourself. Little dink over the top. Manuel Ugarte couldn't make a clean connection. I think Bruno should have just had a pop there. He tried not to be selfish. Little dink over the top to Ugarte and would have been a tough one. Class from Ugarte, though, to win it back there. That's tough. Almost 30 minutes in. Is it crazy to say we've been the better side? Fouled, what's going on? Roberto up in the TikTok chat as well. And Daniel Lowe, what's going on, boys? Good to see you up in here. They had 2 clean runs. Are we talking about United? I'm assuming we are. At the end of the day, is United finishing 13th and winning a trophy better than Arsenal finishing 2nd with nothing? I mean, I would say yes. Because we're both getting the same thing. Like, Arsenal's getting Champions League football. United would get Champions League football, win the Europa League. But we're getting a trophy. You know what I mean? And if you asked me, like, would you rather finish? Would I rather United be in 2nd right now and win nothing, or get a Europa League? I'd rather have the Europa League. Let's end up on the final product after Ugarte strips him in the midfield. Yeah, dude, those are the moments right there where you need to punish teams for making mistakes like that. Like, you cannot give the ball away in the midfield like that and it not end up in a goal. Like, you have to punish a team for making mistakes like that. Because when we make mistakes like that, we get punished pretty much every single time. And 30 minutes in, I genuinely think we've been the better team. City, I'm sure, has had more possession, but they're doing nothing with it. Like, they cannot get through our defense. Shout out freaking Euro, man. He's been a rock. And there he is again, steps into it. Goes out for a corner for City. I hope United win the Europa League. It would be a miracle. And I think, like, that would seem like progress because we won the Carabao Cup, and then the next season we won the FA Cup, and now this season we could win the Europa League. Like, we're slowly, like, because FA Cup's better than Carabao Cup, and I would say Europa League's better than FA Cup. So, you know, we're winning. Next step is maybe a Premier League title. No, we're too far away from that, but a guy can hope. Oh my God, Onana, what are you doing? Comes out, tries to punch it, doesn't make a connection with it, goes out through the back post. And I believe this is a City throw-in here. I feel like our back three done more passing than the entire team. Probably right, bro. Freaking Onana comes out and literally punches Maguire in the back of the head. Next week, Arsenal versus Real Madrid should be good. Yeah, dude, I'm going to be live for literally all the Champions League games. Obviously for United's Europa League game. There's going to be some good streams in these next couple weeks. Did anybody think Arsenal could get a get something over Madrid, or is it just they're going to get battered? Having Saka back will be huge for them. File says Onana gotta go. Who's the shout for a replacement for Onana, though? Because I doubt Onana will end up being sold. But if we were, the only one that I really have had my eye on is Costa from Porto. But I'm not really trying to spend a lot of money on, like, a freaking goalkeeper. Like, I would rather have, like, a goalkeeper that's just going to give us, like, a nice, like, you don't expect too much from him. He's just, like, an average goalkeeper. Kind of like a Pickford, you know what I mean? Like, he's not great. He's not terrible. You know, you don't expect too much from him, but, you know, he doesn't really let you down. I don't need these overrated goalkeepers that are going for like 70 million, like a fucking Onana or like a Kepa or someone like that. Like someone who's supposed to be really, really good. And on his day, maybe is really, really good, but he always has a blunder in him, let's say. Kelleher is your... Dude, Stuart, literally, I've heard Kelleher so much, man. I've heard it so much. Like, so many people have been saying Kelleher. And honestly, I rate him. How old is Alisson now, though, too? Would Liverpool just replace Alisson with Kelleher, or what's going to happen there? Stuart Onana's not the best keeper in the league, bro. He wears the number 24 because he's the 24th best keeper in the league. And there's only 20 teams in the league, so... Dude, Luke Shaw warming up? He's still alive? Is Dorgu... Maybe... Is Dorgu having that much of a shocker that Shaw's going to come in? Not even the second half yet. Kovacic driving it forward. Omar Marmouche trying to do a little flick. Actually, that wasn't Marmouche. It was Gundogan. Yeah, I could see Kelleher at like a Brighton. Fiorentina have a great / not terrible goalkeeper called David De Gea, and they got him for free. Yeah. I think David De Gea might be my biggest I told you so moment of my entire YouTube career. Because I was in the minority of people saying that we should have kept De Gea and that the grass wouldn't be greener on the other side, and it's not important to have a goalkeeper that can play with his feet. And everybody told me I was wrong and that I'm an idiot and I don't know what I'm talking about because I'm American, even though I'm not American. But, who was right? Cavs said we got the worst goalkeeper in the league, Sanchez. And Chelsea have like... What happened to that what was that guy's name? Started with a P. It was like Petrovic or something like that. Whatever happened to him? You know who I could see as a Chelsea goalkeeper is Unai Simon. Yeah, dude, imagine Shaw gets injured in the warm-up. And have all his injuries stemmed from that one leg break against frickin' against Ajax when that Mexican guy did? Like, is that where all his injuries stem from, or are they just completely different injuries? Bayender could start at Chelsea. Bayender could start at United. He's on loan to Strasbourg. Is he better than Robert Sanchez, though? Like, should they have just kept him as their main? Onana is not bad. He's not good enough, though, for Man United. I agree. I think I can maybe count on one hand how many saves he's made in his United career where I was just like, okay, yeah, you just saved it. Like 100%. That was 100% a goal, and you just saved it. Whereas De Gea was doing that week in, week out. Really should start over Onana. The FA Cup performance showed me. Dude, if he never got injured, we would still be in the FA Cup. We would have beat Arsenal if he never got injured. Or, I mean, not fucking Arsenal. That's who we beat with Bayender. Fucking Fulham. Oh my god, how did that go in? Or almost go in. Nathan, what's going on, man? We're sending you Sancho back. He is crap. Dude, you know how bad, like... See, Sancho, this is Sancho's problem. The guy needs to just shut the fuck up and play football. Like, why, like, stop commenting freedom and doing all this shit. Oh, woe is me. I gotta leave United, go to this club. And guess what? Nobody wants you, man. Because you got a shit attitude. Fix your attitude. Like, the fact that that Chelsea are gonna pay us, like, what was it, like 10 million or something like that just to send him back. Like, you know what that, like, that's embarrassing. Come on, please make this happen. Bruno Fernandes, little fake. There's the shot. Straight in the hands of Ederson. It was 5 million. I wonder. Surely he's not going to play at United again, Sancho. But like we have a new manager. Like, there's not that Ten Hag Sancho beef anymore. So maybe Amorim would want him, but Amorim's like he's just like Rashford Sancho. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna assume that he doesn't want him because of his shit attitude. Just no more like no offense. I know. Obviously, it's an English league. There's a lot of English people in the chat, but I don't want any English players anymore. They're all overrated. They all go for too much money, and they all have shitty attitudes. They all think they're way better than they actually are. I think out of like everybody, like let's say the England national team, out of everybody that you could name in that team, the only player who I wouldn't say that is completely overrated is Harry Kane. To be fair, we definitely need a striker, but Xerxes is good. I think Xerxes is a good player. It just doesn't necessarily fit the system. Sancho is literally the Rachel Zegler of football. I do not know who that is. It's his wages that are our problem. We don't pay crazy wages anymore under these new owners. Yeah. Yeah, United love offering crazy wages to players who haven't earned it. Ooh, Casemiro tried to lay it off to Maguire. Biggest blunder Tottenham ever did was benching Lucas Moura in the Champions League final for Kane. Yeah, dude, and especially just because Kane was... Like, if he wasn't injured, obviously Kane's the move. But Kane was freaking hurt. Playing hurt. Now, do I have to look up who Rachel Zegler is? So I can get the joke? Okay, hold on. Oh, this is the chick from the Snow White movie, isn't it? I get it now. Rachel Zegler is the actress who played Snow White, who continuously talked crap and sunk the movie as a result. Yeah, I have seen that, and I would agree. That is a pretty solid comparison between her and Sancho. Nathan says, I feel like De Bruyne has to leave. He's a legend, but he's got to leave Man City. Who do you think they bring in to replace him? Or do you think somebody just comes in that they already have and fills a spot? City have just such a weird... Because they still have, obviously, great players, but they don't... Their team isn't as fluid as it once was. I wouldn't mind taking Manu off you for the right price. The only way that I would want, like... And even then, like, it would still be stupid for us to get rid of Manu. Unless we're talking around the ballparks of, like, 80 million. That's the only way I would accept that transfer. But if it was, like, if we gave Manu to Chelsea for, like, 50 million, that would be the dumbest thing ever. Why would you strengthen a rival team unless it's for like a disgusting amount of money? Like whatever his normal evaluation is at, Manu, you gotta, if you're gonna sell him to a rival team, you add 15-20 mil on top of that. Noah says, you know who'd be perfect low-key? Goulart should go to City and Endrick should come to United. I don't ever see how Endrick really gets into that Madrid team. Endrick at United. There's something about Brazilians at United that I just don't know about. Like they've been like who's been some Brazilians at United? Like Fred was alright, not really great. Anthony, you know, I liked him, but if we're gonna be honest, his performances were not that great. Rafael and Fabio, mid type of player. Anderson, mid. Every time we sign a Brazilian, he's pretty mid. End of the first half, though. 0-0. Is this whole game going to end 0-0? I'd honestly take that as a result, but just for entertainment purposes, I would like to see some goals. I think it's inevitable, just in terms of a striker, though. I think it is inevitable that we are going to get Gyökeres. Alex Telles? Yeah, dude. Literally, everyone we sign is mid that's Brazilian. Gav says they've been linked to Endrick as well. I could see Endrick at like a PSG. Tino, what's going on, man? Coffee breaks, says Aaron, yeah. I still have my coffee from the start of the first half. It's a little cold, but it's alright. Haven't seen Shaw play for so long. Where has he been? Just injured, man. I haven't even really seen our bench. Is Mount on the bench? I want to see Mount actually play for United. I would like to see him play. How many games in a row has he played for United? What is his record? Because it can't be more than 5. And even 5's pushing it. It's probably more like 3. Because I actually think he could be a really great player. Like, I like Mount. I think he's a very intelligent player. But obviously his injury record is not, like, if you can't play, then you're not useful. Madrid 23-24 or Barca 24-25? Oof, probably Madrid 23-24, if we're going to be honest. I want to see Falcao get younger again. Dude, remember we had Falcao? We had so many weird players over the years. Like, that era when we had, like, Falcao, Schweinsteiger, Schneiderlin, like, those type of guys. Like, such a forgettable era. Damn, I wish that was a penalty at the beginning of the game. Alex says he's liking the live for some luck. That's what I like to hear, man. And it's actually a tested and proven theory that the more likes on the stream, YouTube or TikTok, if you're watching on TikTok, come over, join the YouTube family. Link is in TikTok bio. We're going to search the Casual Fan up on YouTube. But the more likes on the stream, the better the chance that United wins. It's a tested and proven theory. Roberto Carlos will save us, surely. Yeah, I don't know. How old even is Shaw now? And I didn't even see him when he was warming up, really. I wasn't really paying attention. But how is he looking? Like, is he fat right now or what? Like, does he look fit? He's only 29. When did we sign him? I swear we signed him in, like, 2014 or 15 or something like that. Damn, I didn't bet on this game because I thought City were gonna batter us low key, but I've been hitting all of my footy bets. Even the one from the Forest game I had Forest under 1.5 goals, and I thought it was cooked because we went down 1-0. Like, what was it, the first 10 minutes of the game or something like that, and then that's just how it ended. But I should have kept the run going, man. When you're hot, you're hot. I was gonna take under in this game, and it's looking good at this point. It is, I haven't seen Shaw play since 2022-23. Yeah, when was the last game he even played in? Man, our bench is so dead. We got Eriksson, Shaw, Lindelof, Mount, Xerxes, Bayender, Amas, Konki, and Obi. I'd like to see Mount get at least a half an hour. That'd be nice. And Hoyland has literally been a ghost for that first 45 minutes, so we're probably going to have to get him in too. Might be a blessing in disguise that you didn't bet, because normally when I edit your clips, you're moaning about your bet. Maybe you're right. I was going to take under 3.5 goals, so if they score 3 goals, or if 3 goals go in the second half, then we shall see. Dude, Rashford, they're showing the Villa highlights against Brighton. Rashford looks so weird in a Villa jersey. It's crazy how Villa literally have a better team than us. Wolfbox says, although Man United are having a bad season, but I feel a project. Yeah, man, I got faith as well that Amorim's going to get us right. I know we will. And just, there's some United fans that are just like, there's always going to be brain dead football fans that just don't know anything. But people are like that there are people out there that want Amorim out, these so-called United fans. I'm like, dude, what do you actually expect the man to do? Like, it doesn't matter if it was Amorim, if it was fucking Pep if he decided to manage United, no manager is going to do anything with this group of players. Like, they think, oh, just because we signed a new manager, he's going to turn around and win us the league within the same season. Like, what? Obviously, there's going to be some bad moments. And he still doesn't... He's gotten us to play a better brand of football, and we actually look like a capable team that we, on our day, when we're actually up for the performances, we can beat anybody. But he's got to be able to bring in his own players, Amorim. Like, he's still going off this Ten Hag team. Like, we're playing this whole season without an actual proper striker. How many goals does Hoyland have in the league? Let's actually think about this. Both of our strikers don't even have 10 goals combined in the league. And we played the whole season with no striker, pretty much. I remember watching him with Januzaj at Sociedad. I knew he was telling him to never sign with us. Wait, who are we talking about? Or you were saying, imagine Isak came to United. Roy Keane is talking about United being garbage up top. I agree. We are defending well and battling in midfield, but apart from Bruno, there's literally no threat up front. Yeah, we need to sign a real striker, but we also, having Ahmed back is going to help us a lot. And if we actually are going to win the Europa League, we will need Ahmed back. Because with this current squad, we aren't doing it. If you did sack Amorim, it could be Southgate after that. Dude, remember when we won the FA Cup? And right before we won the FA Cup, Ten Hag was supposed to get sacked. And then because we won the FA Cup, that's what basically gave him another season. But we were going to sack Ten Hag to bring in fucking Southgate. Imagine if we actually did that. So I was saying, like, people were complaining about Ten Hag or whatever, but I was saying, I'm like, you know what? It's my fault. It's your fault. It's literally pretty much the fans' fault, because when we won the FA Cup, all the fans were fighting for Ten Hag and saying he deserved to continue into another season. So the fans fought for that. They got it, and it failed. Technically, the fans' fault there, but everything happens for a reason. Because maybe if that didn't happen, where Ten Hag started this season, we would have had Southgate and never have Amorim. And then it would be a million times worse than it is right now. You're going to sign Delap, in my opinion. I don't want Delap. I'm going to be honest. I need someone who's banging minimum 15 goals in the league as a striker. And I don't think Delap's doing that. I didn't think Hoyland would be this bad. His first season was all right. And I think Hoyland's kind of been dropped into a position that he never even really expected to play. Like, obviously, as a striker, yeah. But, like, to be the main striker, the guy that we're looking to score all our goals and to be one of the top goal scorers in the league. Like, my expectations for Hoyland, I don't expect him to be a Rooney or even a Berbatov, for that matter. I just want him to be at least a Javier Hernandez. Be that type of striker for us. Jimmer, my dog, what is going on, bro? Always good to see from you. Appreciate. He sent a heart and a rose. You absolute legend. Appreciate you. He says, would you rather get a new goalie or a new striker? A new striker, bro. Even though I'm sick of Onana's bullshit, I can handle Onana for another however many more seasons. I cannot handle not having a striker for another season. Yeah, if I have to watch Hoyland and Xerxes next season, I'll lose my mind. If we could get 2 to 3 top forwards, we'd be completely different and flying. Sell/loan out Rasmus, Xerxes, Rashford, Sancho, and Garnacho. I agree. Like, we need wide guys too. But I think the most crucial, two most important positions, we need a goal scoring striker and like a reincarnation of Paul Pogba. That's what we need. A Paul Pogba, hold the attitude, hold the TikTok dances, hold the injuries. I would honestly, it's still, because I don't even think he's really even playing at Bayern. Paina, I would take. I wanted him when he was at Sporting. I wanted him when he was at Fulham. And I still want him now that he's at Bayern. Stefan, what's going on, man? Did I enjoy the Denmark game? I did, bro. I did. Crazy game, the second leg. First leg, though, wasn't great. Obviously. United should get that Dortmund striker. I forgot his name. And the Lunin. Dortmund striker. We're talking about Guressi. That's Dortmund striker, right? All right, boys. Second half about to get started. Players coming back out now. Can we see some goals here? Carney or Pierre? Pierre. Goldbridge says he thinks United need 8 signings in the summer, but you're only end up with 2. I mean, he's probably right. We do need about 8. I think, like, realistically, we need, let's say, 5. But to do that, we're gonna have to sell guys. We're gonna have to sell at least 3. Mainly being Rashford, Sancho, and I don't even know who else we could consider selling. Are we making any changes here? Is Shaw coming on? I don't believe City has made any changes. No Luke Shaw. We're going with the same lineup. right, here we go. Beautiful sunny day at Old Trafford. Oh, we're actually only like a quarter of the field is actually sunny, but it's all right. Let's go. Second half. Can we get a goal? Prediction. Who, if we do get a goal, who is going to be the one to score it? I feel like the easy answer is Bruno, but I'm going to throw a curveball and say that Dallow's actually going to score the winner. Don't know how, but we're going to go with Dallow. Garnacho going down early. Cards coming out here. Bernardo Silva going into the book. Sticks a leg out and clips Garnacho down. Easy free kick. Apparently Rasmus touched the ball twice in the first half. See, that's what I'm saying. You got to get Xerxes on when Rasmus is doing that shit. Like, he's got to get involved in the game more. Not involved by wrestling with the center back and backing into him. Gav saying Rasmus to score. Maguire will score the winner for you if it comes to it. See, that's actually more realistic. I could see him off a corner. Imagine if he scored that goal against Forest. I got cleared off the line. And you know what the funny thing is? Maguire had a better opportunity to score in that little bit he was playing striker against Forest than Rasmus did the entire time he was playing. Here we go, Bruno Fernandes. A little bit of space here. Can he find a red shirt in the box? Cross wasn't good. Straight into the hands of Ederson. There's some shouts in the crowd. Took too much time on it, Bruno, there. He's got to get it in earlier. Or I think he slipped there, too. Oh my God, no way. Casemiro's tackled. Oh, Mazraoui, what a huge recovery there. Casemiro's tackle, little poke there, put it right in the path for Foden for one-on-one chance with Onana. Mazraoui comes from behind, takes it off Foden out for a corner. Commentator's talking about a penalty. There's no way this is a penalty. That's world-class defending from Mazraoui. That would have been so freaking annoying if that went in. Just don't concede a goal like that. Hoyland goes down holding his head. I refuse to believe this game's going to end 0-0. When was the last time we had a 0-0? Shit, De Bruyne getting in behind. Oof. Cross too far in front for Marmouche, but that could have been dangerous right there. Is it written in the stars for De Bruyne to score in his last Manchester derby? Oh my goodness, man. How are we not coming up with the ball there? Every time Casemiro puts in a tackle, it just pops out nicely for a City player. Okay, well done, Dallo. Now can we switch the play? Bruno Fernandes finds Ugarte, looking to switch it to the left. Swing it around the back. Lenny Yoro. Oh my God, Garnacho's first touch is ass. Like, holy. Get Xerxes on for Højlund, get Mount on for Garnacho. I don't care if we don't have any pace. Fucking Bambi's got a better first touch than Garnacho. Lovely, bright football from City with skill. This is football they like to play. Yeah, we got to disrupt this. I actually genuinely thought United was the better team in the first half, but neither team really had any real opportunities to score. Oi, Dallo. That's what I'm talking about. Don't give it away, though. All right. Bad giveaway. Bruno Fernandes has it in the corner. Cuts it back. Casemiro top of the box. He's on his left foot. Gives it to Ugarte. We're looking to switch the play over the left. Patrick Dorgu puts the cross in. Can it find a red shirt? Casemiro knocks it down. Højlund can't get it in there. But he does give away a free kick. Oh my gosh, Højlund. So unnecessary. So he's just wasted opportunities. Like I don't even think that's the right idea for Dorgu to put that ball in. Like how is Casemiro really like the fact that he even got that out of it? Casemiro, I'm impressed with. The decision making in the final third is so bad. Like everything else we do is actually pretty good. It's just the decision making in the final third always lets us down. We have Obi on the bench. Bring him on for sure. I don't know. I'd probably give him a look. I'd give him at least 15 minutes, Obi, but in a tight game like this against City, I don't know if Amorim's going to look to him. Xerxes is definitely going to get the nod first. Dallo cut back. Ugarte. Deflection. Not fully clear. Bruno plays it back out wide to Dallo. Little step over. Puts the cross in. It's punched away by Ederson. Only as far as Patrick Dorgu, who's going to play it wide left to Garnacho. Please. Oh my goodness. Garnacho went for a curler outside the 18. It took a deflection. Almost fell to Yoro. But now Yoro's out of position. He's busting his ass to get back here, Lenny Yoro. Look at that man move. Oof. Imagine you had a keeper like Ederson. Where was Ederson before City? I cannot for the life of me remember where City got Ederson from. Why do I want to say Roma? Or was that Allison? Was Allison from Roma? Dude, it's been so long, I legit cannot remember. Holy shit, just had a thought. Bring on Mount and Shaw so I can see them both play together at the same time. It'd blow my mind. Imagine they both got injured. Both get subbed on and both get injured. Oh, that's a dangerous ball. O'Reilly tries to head it down. Still can't get it fully cleared. It looked like a handball there from Marmouche. Gets the shot off at the near post. It's easy for Onana to deal with. Yeah, I'm going to have to look this up because still nobody's told me. Where was Ederson before City? He was at Benfica. Foden out. Who's coming on? Is that Doku? It is. Ew. Lindelof on for Maguire? That's gross. I don't trust Lindelof one bit. Trying to lose? Like, what is this? If Lindelof still at the club next season, I'm actually going to be disgusted. We have too many passengers at this club. Lindelof is one of them. Like Lindelof, I'm putting him in the category with like Marcus Rojo, Eric Bailly, just an absolute waste of time. Oh, that was almost a decent cross. Dorgu was at the back post. Nunes got there first, put it out for a corner. Lindelof coming on from Maguire. We have lost our second best goal threat. It's sad because it's true. What is the best Man U signing this season? De Ligt. Definitely De Ligt. I actually really like Euro too. Maybe if he didn't get injured at the very start of the season, then be a shout as well. But I'm gonna go with De Ligt. I'd be happy and I'd take a 0-0, but I need a goal to fire me up a little bit. You know what I mean? Well, that's nice from Garnacho. Deep cross. Can Bruno keep this alive? Calm from Nunes. Just heads it down to Bernardo Silva. City able to play out the back. We're pressing him. Forcing Nunes to kick it long. Gives it away to Mizraoui. We get possession back. Dude, the under 2.5 goals was so free. I'm going to have to bet under United goals for the rest of the season. Dorgu stripped off the ball. Come on, Dallo, get rid. Oh my goodness, Mizraoui. He does well to win it back, though. And now he's going to bring us forward. Dallo over to Garnacho. Mazraoui continuing his run forward. Garnacho taking on O'Reilly. His dribbling is so ass. Like, why does the ball always get away from him? He legit does not know how to dribble. So, like, literally, this game, the last game, I've been seeing this all the time with Garnacho. The ball always gets away from him. Okay, here he goes again, Garnacho, with a lot of space here. Højlund making a run in behind, doesn't get it. He plays Bruno. Dorgu getting forward wide left. Bruno finds him. Patrick Dorgu's cross. That's a fucking handball! Oh my gosh, man! There's no way that's not a handball. I don't care that it's his hands on the ground and it's that stupid rule. If your arm's on the ground, then it's keeping you up or whatever. He literally just stuck his arm out to block that. What the fuck? I need to see that back. There's no way that didn't go off his arm. Give us a replay. Here, let's see it. It went off his cock. From far away, it looked like a handball. Aaron says shoulder. Dude, I thought I saw it go off his dick. It went off his third arm, so I guess technically a handball. No! What are you doing, Lindelof? Giving away free kicks in dangerous areas. No reason. If Everton got a penalty for nothing, then I want one too. Thought Bloom, what's going on, man? It says this game needs a goal. Well, not right now, though, hopefully, because City got a free kick in a very dangerous area. And it would be... The story does say De Bruyne puts this in his last Manchester derby. His cock from far away looked like his arm. Yeah, it's his third arm. Handball. Damn, Marmouche is good at free kicks, apparently. I don't even... Who's going to take this? Don't concede from this, man, please. I can see it's going top right corner. It is. It is. Don't do it to me, Marmouche. Oh, good save, Onana. All right, he's done his job. Straightforward for him, honestly. He should be saving that. No, it was not a good save, no matter how much you make it try and look like it. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily go as far as say it's a save. I don't know if it classifies as a good save. Not to sound like Roy Keane, but like, you know, that's his job to make that save. Damn, that was a nice ball. Doku brings it out of the air. Gets by Dallo. Low-key was a foul there. Ref plays an advantage. Ugarte gets stuck in. That's beautiful from Ugarte. Bruno played a little 1-2 with Kovacic. Don't think that was on purpose, but it's going to work out. And Yoro's bringing us forward here. Rasmus, please don't lose the ball. Playing it wide. Oh, my God, man. The second half has been dog shit. But the man, the myth, the legend, Aaron Gomes has come up in here and shown some love with the super chat. My guy, you absolute legends. Put some W's or some love hearts in the chat for the man, Aaron. Can we score a goal now? He's brought the vibes, Aaron. Now can we get a goal? Always appreciate you, Aaron, man. You a legend. Dude, I need some water, man. I haven't eaten any food today. I've literally just had coffee, and I'm about to shit my pants. CR7 Madrid, what's good, bro? Good to see you up in here. Get Hoyland off. Like, how are we in the 66th minute and haven't made a sub yet? Hey, can we bring on Xerxes? CR7 Madrid with 4 roses. Absolute legend. Thank you, bro. We're in survival mode right now. Dollar goes in the book. We've been defending so well this for 67 minutes. Please don't ruin it. I'll take the 0-0, man. I don't even care anymore if there is no goals. I don't need it. That's a dangerous ball. That's a very dangerous ball. Oh my goodness. Somehow it's out for a corner. Liverpool fall off, kind of shocking. Yeah, dude, is there any chance that they bottle the league, or is it pretty much wrapped up? How many points are they clear now of second? Oh my God, that was a rocket. Onana, can we get this ball out, please? Please, just boot it. I don't give a shit, man. That was a fucking rocket. Onana gotta let everybody know he's got the sun in his eyes. I think this is offside, though, anyway. Dracula FC? I don't get it. What's Dracula FC? Is Suarez out here now? All right, here we go. Xerxes out. Get out there, son. They're 11 points clear, Liverpool. CR7, he says, I haven't seen you play Ultimate Team on stream for a long time. Do you still play it? I haven't touched Ultimate Team in quite a while, dude. The only game I have been playing, I haven't been playing it on stream. I've been meaning to play it on stream, but I just haven't been sure if I should do it anyway, but I just didn't know if people cared to see it, even though it is trending a lot, but I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals. I haven't been addicted to a video game like that since, like, Prime Fortnite. Please hit this, Ugarte. Oh, my God! He hit it cleanly! I thought that was going in. I think Ugarte's been our best player, no? Oh, man, that would have been gorgeous. And now he's getting subbed off. Okay, Mount coming on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what you can do. Please, don't get injured. Please. Do not get injured. I'm trying to think of Champions League winners we have. Or is Xerxes a Champions League winner? Did he win it with Bayern? I think he did. Or maybe not. Or we have Casemiro, Mason Mount. Who else has won the Champions League in our team? Or is it just them two? Sword says, no, not Luis Suarez, the Wolfman. It's Dracula, afraid of crosses. Ah, I get it. Yeah, I was thinking biting. That's when you said Dracula. That's why I thought Suarez. Dude, Aaron, you know what I would do for some pancakes right now? I would do some fucked up things for some pancakes right now. Or like some French toast. What's better? Pancakes, French toast, or waffles? Rank them for me. Okay, hold on. Hold the phone, though, because we got some space here. Bruno on the left-hand side. Finds Garnacho. Please don't fuck this up. Oh, he's got no end product. He's got no end product. Always pushes the ball too far away from him. Ah, Grealish is getting ready to come on for City. You're asking for too much at United. Injuries are a ritual so you can keep collecting the checks. You're right, bro. Mark, what's going on, man? Good to see you up in the YouTube. Pancakes are the best. A full English breakfast is better. See, dude, I fuck with a full English breakfast. Just take away the beans. And there's something that's like... There's like some like black circular things. I don't know what they are in an English breakfast. I'm pretty sure it's involved in an English breakfast. I don't know what those are, but those look gross. Garnacho's a serial failure as an attacker. If we were to get rid of Garnacho, because he still is a young player, and he's had a lot of big moments for United, even against City. He's always been the best for us coming off the bench. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what he needs to go to that next level. But it just kind of seems like he's going backwards. Yeah, the black pudding. Yeah, dude, get that shit out of there. Like, is it crazy to say I'd rather eat a literal piece of shit than have black pudding? Mark said, not gonna lie, but I've had more fun watching my nan solve a crossword. Just nothing in this game so far. I can't lie, bro. I feel that same way, but it's in terms of a result. I was saying in this game, my original prediction was 1-1, so would have been happy with the draw from the beginning, but it's just not really been entertaining. Dude, I love this work rates that Xerxes been giving us, because at the start of the season, bro was walking around the pitch for 90 minutes. Now he's actually moving. Oh, shitty giveaway off a throw-in, too. Are you kidding me? Mason Mount trying to get back there, gives away a foul. No way he's giving a yellow for that, man. That's a bit much. We do a poll. What's worse, Garnacho's haircut or his finishing? Do we have to do a poll on who has the worst haircut at United? I actually don't think Garnacho's haircut's that bad, to be honest. I'm trying to even think. Who has the worst trim at United? Like, I don't want to hear, like, an Ericsson, because, like, he already doesn't really have hair, so that doesn't count. Don't get me wrong, I think there's a lot of young talent on your team, but this season, I've seen their performances decline. Would you rather... I mean, this is a pretty easy question, I think. Would you rather... If we had to sell one between Manu or Garnacho, who are you trying to sell? But I feel like it's an easy answer, and it's Garnacho. And also, it might be like a system thing, too. Because he's technically playing as like a cam and not a winger. Robin says, how about Mason Mount? Yeah, his looks a little bit weird on him, too. I think he looked better with the short trim he had at Chelsea. Mount kind of... He looks like he's... Oh, Xerxes! Mason Mount! Oh! Still alive. Bruno plays it wide for Dallo. Fuck! Dude, that would have been fucking unreal if Mason Mount was the scorer there. It's a great ball from Dorgu to find Xerxes. Good save from Ederson. Falls to Mason Mount, and then the shot's just blocked there. Honestly, the way this game's gone so far, I think a draw is fair. Would you have took a 0-0 at the start of the game? I would have, man. My original prediction was 1-1. So a 0-0 I'd take as well, obviously. Oof. But we still got 13 minutes left, man. I think the 0-0 is a fair result, though. The sitter for Xerxes. It's a bit tough. If it was flat along the ground, I'd expect him to do better there. But the ball was bouncing coming into him. It's tough to get those one-time finishes off balls that are bouncing like that. Go Garnacho! Let's see some pace here. It's fucking Matias Nunez. You're telling me you're not faster than him? Dorgu's going around for the overlap. Don't shoot, man! Do not shoot! You've had the worst shots for the last month now, and you're taking a shot there? That's wasted. Somehow we got a corner out of that. I didn't even see the deflection. Garnacho, that's crap. I'm not even a United fan, but fuck me, Garnacho, you had it on a plate there. Yeah, dude, like, honestly. His end product is just not there. Which is... I don't understand it, because he scored some of the most unbelievable goals I've ever seen at the club. Casemiro's going down. Crowd's going for it. I'm not going to lie. That doesn't look like a penalty for me. But I will take it if they give it to us. On-field call, no penalty. VAR's going to have a look at it. Not going to lie. It did not look like he was searching for a pen there. I mean, did he get there first and he just kicked the back of his foot? Because that would be a penalty. You know what the fucked up thing is? I have seen us been given penalties against us this season for that exact same bullshit of somebody sticking their foot in front of it and then somebody kicking the back of their foot. I've seen... They have given that against us this season. It's not a penalty for me, but that has been given against us this season. No penalty. Cap says Garnacho's selfish and greedy, isn't he? He is a bit. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I genuinely don't know what it is from him. I think he needs to go back to fucking number 40, whatever the hell he was when he first came to the team. Well, what was he before? Like 47, I think? Something in the 40s. Worst Manchester derby I've seen in a long time. I mean, from a neutral standpoint, I understand that. But from me being a United fan, I've seen a lot worse just because we've been battered many a times by City. So I'd take a boring 0-0 over an ass-kicking any day. Will, what's going on, man? How you doing, bro? Appreciate the kind words. I think the ref's waiting for someone to die before you start chucking cards out. I get it's a derby, but they're rough. Yeah, there's been quite a few cards. And they're all just from, like, stopping counterattacks. To be honest with you, I'm glad we didn't sign him in January. Garnacho? Yeah. That would have been like Sancho. But, okay, who's better? Garnacho or Mudryk? There's a comparison for you. I might even do a poll on that. That Twitter guy who criticized Garnacho to his face was 100% right. I'd hate to admit it. I think maybe what he said was right, but it wasn't right for him to say that. I don't think. You know what? Maybe it is just his fault, because ever since he said that shit, it's been happening more and more. Oh my God, Euro, please don't. That's a yellow card. Had to do it. That's a smart foul from Euro, because he was going to be in behind there. Stort says Mudryk, but Gab's saying Garnacho. Did Euro just get a card for nearly taking a boot to the face? Nah, dude, he got spun by Marmouche, and then he would have been literally through on a breakaway, and he had to pull him down. Oh, Xerxes stripped it off Bernardo Silva. Does he have any help up there? He does well to keep the ball. Garnacho. Yeah, he's just shit. He's just shit. He can't protect the ball. He can't do it. Like, get in the fucking weight room. Holy, man. He's got the worst physicality out of any winger in the whole league, I swear. Like, I think that's his big... Like, he's still a little boy, Garnacho. Like, you need to become a man. And you need to do it soon. That is a gorgeous football. Casemiro spreads it wide to Dorgu, brings it down lovely, tries to find Xerxes in the box, is headed away, only as far as Casemiro, knocks it down to Lenny Euro. 5 minutes left. Yeah, dude, the fact Garnacho is probably going to play this whole game is absolutely ridiculous. Aaron says Nunez has been solid for City. I mean, he owes them from the last time we played against City because he basically handed us the game. What the fuck is that, Mizraoui? I think Dorgu been our man of the match. I was going to say Ugarte. But Dorgu been alright as well. Ugarte stripped the ball off them in the midfield quite a few times for us to have counterattacks, but we just have no end product. I think Lenny has been solid too. Mizraoui for the most part. What a tackle, Casemiro. Slides from behind, nothing but ball. And then he wins it again, dude. Casemiro's actually been really good since he's came back in the team. Can Garnacho get there first? No, he can't. I sort of need to see him be physical there. Like, you're not going to be physical with Bernardo Silva, of all people. Like, if you can't outmuscle Bernardo Silva, then you can't outmuscle anybody. Justin wants Obi for Garnacho. I don't think we're going to see... If he does come off, watch it be for like an Eriksson or something like that. Come on, Mount. Make something happen. That's a lovely ball. Joshua Zirkzee, can he win it for us? Shot is blocked, man. Come on, boys. Just get this. Steal this game. We're going for a long throw here with Dallo. Stuart says this game's been a parade of horrors. Yeah, dude, as a neutral fan, this is... You might as well, like, put this on before bed or something. It's a snooze fest of a game. Did we just get a corner from this? I think we did. Off Vardiel. I wish Slab was still on. This is where it's written for Maguire to score the winner, and he's not even on. From a neutral standpoint, I don't want to hear from United fans or any City fans, if there are City fans in here, but from a neutral standpoint, who do you actually think has been the better team in this game? Come on, Bruno. Put in a freaking brilliant ball for us. That's a decent ball. Couldn't get on the end. Patrick Dorgu snatches it wide. See, I said I was gonna make a video for the reaction highlights of the stream, but if it ends 0-0, I'm obviously not doing it. It would actually, how much added time do you think we're gonna get on here? It would hurt my soul if we went this far and then threw it away last minute. Apologies if I say your name wrong, bro. Uluwasigan says obviously United. I thought it was United too, but I wasn't sure if it was just like a biased opinion or if I was right. How much injury time do you reckon? 5? Shouldn't be anything crazy. There wasn't really that many stoppages. City have been the higher quality side, which makes their lack of effort and desire even worse, which is why I want them to lose. I feel like everybody wants City to lose this. And if we could play a part in the potential of City not getting Champions League, that would be amazing. Get there, Garnacho. Stop being a bitch, man. Put your body in there. Stop trying to skip over players. What's going on here? No, Dorgu's down. Please don't be injured. That's another thing we need. Even with Dorgu, we still need another left back. Is it time for Shaw? Why was he warming up in like the 35th minute and then he's not even going to come on, Shaw? Unless he comes on now. Ooh, no, that's not a good one. His foot got stuck under him. His leg was stuck under him. That actually genuinely could have been a bad. He doesn't seem like he's in that much pain, but when your leg gets stuck under someone like that, that is scary. Did I just see 7? Oh, no, it was 4. 4 minutes added on. That was close. Game is massive, dude. It's massive. Wait, what? Yeah, I don't understand what you're saying there, bro. Loving Amarim's hoodie? Yeah, dude, the United one? It's actually clean. Seriously, if Ahmed had been fit, we would have won for sure. Yeah, dude. If it was Ahmed in those positions that Garnacho had it in, we'd be up. Wait, they gave Bruno man of the match? Oh, they did. Oh, last chance here? Please don't give it away. Mount plays through Xerxes. He's continuing his run here. Mount trying to get in the box. Garnacho deep. Ball's trying to get switched over to him. It's headed away by Bernardo Silva. Bruno's going to keep this alive, though. Here's Lenny Euro trying to bring us forward. Garnacho, don't fucking throw your hands up and give up. Get your fucking ass back and win the ball back. Just relax. Don't give the ball away. Smart, Bruno. Just where it says there is no man of the match. Yeah, I didn't. Don't get me wrong, dude. I am the biggest Bruno Glazer you'll ever see. I didn't think he was man of the match. Get on your feet, Garnacho. That's our ball. 2 minutes left. Can we do it? Mark says, shocking game from Garnacho, scared of every tackle, and the ones he goes in for, he just gets bullied. This is about... I mean, I don't even remember who we played against before the international break, but it's the same thing against Forest, too. Like, it's the same thing. It's pretty much identical to the Forest game, really, because even in this game, too, like, from a neutral, you'd definitely say it's boring, but... Our general play actually been good this game. And it was good against Forest too, but we just can't score. Stort says Alejandro Garnacho wins ass clown of the match. Imagine if they actually gave out rewards for like man of the match and then like the worst player of the match. Imagine they gave awards for that. And it was just like a toilet seat. Dallo, stop doing step overs. Too good to be true for us to score here. Dorgu's cross isn't the best. Can we keep this ball, though? This is the last play of the game here. Imagine we steal it. Don't go backwards. Everything forwards here. Give us one more chance here, ref. We're into the 94th minute. Last play this ref's going to give us. Do not go backwards. Shitty ball in. Mason Mount, can you keep it alive? Can you keep it alive? We can't... How are you going to end the game right there, man? I mean, we probably weren't going to do anything with it anyway, but fuck. There's the full-time whistle, though, boys. Bit of a snoozer. United 0, City 0. I'll take it, though. My prediction at the start of the game was 1-1, so 0-0, same thing. I'll take the point. What does that actually do for us in the league table, though? Let's take a little cheeky league table gander. Didn't manage to do the double over City this year, but, you know, at least we didn't lose them. Cheeky table gander. Yeah, like, why? Yeah, why did the ref end it there? I don't understand it. Okay, so City are in 5th. 1 point in front of Villa. 2 points in front of Newcastle. Dude, honestly, the top from third or from fourth to ninth, it is tight. Like even Fulham, if they went on a crazy run, they could sneak in there. If us loaning Rashford to Villa is the difference maker for City not getting top four or Champions League or whatever, because the fifth spot apparently I don't even know exactly how it works. I'm not going to pretend I know how the new Champions League format works, but apparently fifth place would also get a Champions League spot. If we can take City out of the fifth place and then somehow we win the Europa League and we end up in the Champions League and they don't, that would be hilarious. We are in 13th with 38 points, and we are 4 points behind Brentford. I was hoping we could potentially get in the top half of the table by the end of the season, but it's probably not going to happen. We're going to finish 11, 12, 13th. But like, the best we could do is 11th, but even then, that'd be tough. Crystal Palace is 11th on 43. Fourth place, way up for grabs. Yeah, dude, I think the title's gone. Like, Liverpool's winning it. Arsenal most likely going to finish second. Love to see Nottingham Forest keep it up and get in the Champions League. That would be cool to see. Spurs have not overtook us. They are on 37 points, so we're still 1 point in front of them. Adam Ramsey snuck up in here. What's going on, man? Yeah, dude, that's freaking unfortunate. I was hoping for a more entertaining game. We have Lyon on Thursday. Obviously, we're going to be doing the Champions League and Europa League watch-alongs this week. But in terms of league, I just want to see who our next league games are against. Because we play Newcastle next in the league, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Newcastle, then Wolves. I'm just looking at the league games. Like how many wins are we really getting through for the rest of the season? Because we have 7 games left, I think. Newcastle, Wolves, Bournemouth, Brentford, West Ham, Chelsea, Villa, Leeds. Or is this that? No, this isn't. This is preseason. Fucking Leeds. They're not even in here. So our last game is Villa. How many more we can get? These are all tough games, to be completely honest with you. Even Bournemouth is going to be... The only team that I would say is a team that we should be beating is Brentford, but even then, they're in front of us. We could get a win against West Ham. I could see a win there. We're not going to beat Bournemouth. Like, we'll beat Wolves. Should be beating Wolves. I will literally bet against United when we play Bournemouth because we always play like shit against Bournemouth. Justin said, though, this result means we are officially safe 18 points away from relegation with 7 games to go. Yeah, remember when people were actually afraid that we were going to get relegated? I was never worried about that. What are the United fans singing? They're going, you know what you are. You know what you are. Are they going, you cheating bastards, you know what you are? Is that what they're singing? It's been a pleasure spending time with you. Have a great day. Peace, Aaron. Dude, it's been a pleasure as always. All of you guys, been a pleasure. To appreciate every one of you that come up here showing the love, hanging out with me during these watch-alongs. You guys always make it a great time. If you haven't already, though, hit the like button on the stream, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell on so you know when your boy goes live or posts a video. Probably where I'm going to end the stream, though. Not really a lot of talking points in this game. Pretty boring game, but again, appreciate you guys for sticking with me through it, though. You guys are legends. Anyway, I hope you guys have a brilliant rest of your day, and hopefully we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.